Remembering God's past faithfulness fuels our present and future obedience. Verse 5, Joshua 1, just as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I won't leave you or forsake you. I want you to think about this. Just as I was with Moses, this is what God is saying to Joshua. Joshua was there when the plagues came. And Moses is leading the way. Let my people go. And God delivering his people, and Joshua is seeing it. God is with Moses. And Joshua was with him whenever Moses put down the staff and the sea parted and they walked through on dry ground. And God's enemies were destroyed. And Joshua saw God is with Moses leading us. Joshua was with him on Mount Sinai. You read it, Joshua went up the mountain with him, closer than anybody else. And he's seeing God talk to Moses face to face. God was with Moses. He saw him, he was with him all those 40 years in the wilderness. Seeing God provide food every single day for them and never run out. Their shoes not wear out. In 40 years, God was with Moses. And God is saying to Joshua, just as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. And here's what the first thing Joshua did when they went to the promised land. They didn't go charge up to Jericho and start attacking people. The first thing they did is they set up 12 memorial stones. 12 stones, one for each tribe of Israel. And here's what happened. Here's what happened. As they were finally walking in obedience, Joshua is trusting God. I'll go wherever it is you lead. I don't know where you're leading, but I'll go. The first step he takes is to cross that Jordan. The first step of obedience, the next right thing is to cross that Jordan and step foot into the promised land. And that first step he took into the Jordan, you know what happens? The water parts. God told Joshua, just as I was with Moses, so I'll be with you. You don't understand. You don't know where I'm leading, but you can trust me. And as he does it, the very thing we remember Moses for is happening to Joshua. He's saying, how can you doubt that I'm with you and I won't be with you from now on? And as they carry the ark across, the water has parted and he walks across on dry ground and they enter the promised land. And what they do is set up 12 memorial stones. I want you to hear the purpose of these stones in Joshua 4, verses 21 through 24. And he said to the people of Israel, Joshua, when your children ask their fathers in times to come, what do these stones mean? You shall let your children know. Israel passed over this Jordan on dry ground. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of the Jordan for you until you passed over, as the Lord your God did to the Red Sea, which he dried up for us until we passed over, so that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty, that you may fear the Lord your God forever. The first step we should take in obedience, remembering God's past faithfulness, fuels our present and future obedience. The first step we need to take is to remember. If you can't trust where God is going or where you're at right now, remember all those times he came through for you.